Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is going on, Just the Bet Slips family? Professor Parley coming with PD King, and soon we'll have Poolside Pat when he gets home. Probably be a quicker show today because we got Taco Tuesday as always.
Tacos!
I got some Let's Go Vegas to Golden Knights because the Stanley Cup's final starts tonight. We got hashtag bet responsibly. But that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into the thing that keeps us from getting sued, which is a disclosure. We are not professional gamblers. This show is for fun entertainment purposes only. Please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford, and only bet on what you can afford to lose. And gambling can be addictive, so please seek help. If you need it, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Again, we're not professional gamblers. We've shown that plenty of times on the show. We are for fun entertainment purposes only. We do give you as many stats as we can and some best bets as we can, but we're mainly for fun entertainment purposes. Please gamble responsibly. Set a limit. That's what we all do. We all have a certain amount that we will bet within the month, and we stay within that. And that's what keeps us from needing to call 1-800-GAMBLER. But if you find yourself needing it because it can be addictive, call 1-800-GAMBLER. They will get you the help you need. We're not affiliated or sponsored by any specific sports book. However, we are affiliated and sponsored by Nevin Eyewear. We have them. These are my MLB long points. They have the sun protectors on the side. They are polarized. Amazing. We love them. They are great. If you use our link in our link tree on X, you will get 30% off of one pair, or buy one, get two free. Regardless of which one you go with, you'll get free shipping, anything over $50. I've always said if you're going to get a pair of prescription sunglasses, which they do have, use that 30% off because it'll save you the most money. If not, use the buy one, get two free because you'll get 3 pair for just under $90. They're also offering a free gift right now, so check out Nevin. We love them. And if you lose them, scratch them. They will replace them. Just fill out the claim form online. I did say we are not affiliated with a sports book. We're affiliated with something about as close to a sports book as you can be without actually being one, which is Plavo. They have a challenge system, which you can buy a package ranging from $30 all the way up to $500, depending on what bankroll you want to go for. If you buy the $30 package or the $500 package and use that code JTBS, you will get 10% off any and all packages that you buy. That $30 package will get you a bankroll of $1,000 to bet with. You have to complete 2 challenge systems in order to earn the rights to that $1,000. However, so what you got to do essentially is you take that $1,000 bankroll, you try to get to 10% profit before getting to 10% losses. If you can complete that challenge, you move on to challenge 2, which you have to get to 15% profit before getting to 10% losses. If you complete challenge 2, you move on to the funded stage, which you can cash out up to 70% up to that point and going forward. It's not an easy thing to do, but it is a good way to try to turn a small bankroll into a large bankroll. And not to mention, if you use the Blitz system, you could do a 1 challenge system, which is 25% profit before getting to 10% losses. Either way is a great way to try to turn a small amount of money into a large amount of money. But if you're looking for a best bet of the day, we hit our best bet of the day yesterday, which is Joe Ryan for 7+ Ks, which is why we were at plus 1.15 units on the month because we hit day 1. I'm going with Nathan Eovaldi, 6+ strikeouts. He was at minus 140. I had a boost got this to minus 117. He is 8 of 11 starts going over 6 strikeouts, and he's hit 6 strikeouts in 5 straight. He's going against the Cardinals. They're kind of middle of the pack on strikeouts. I think he'll be able to get the job done today. I think he probably actually gets to more like 7, but I felt like 6 to be safe. To keep our since we hit the first day of the month, we just keep it rolling into this one with Nathan Eovaldi, 6+ strikeouts.
I mean, you might as well go. I'm against all Rangers,
That's fair.
so that's a thing. But I'm not hating on the Rangers too much. DeGrom did get his 100th win yesterday, so hooray for DeGrom. If you're gonna ask about any Ranger pitcher that you can trust, Evaldi's probably him and DeGrom are the only two on that list. Can't trust Kamir Rocker. So yeah, I mean, yeah, why not?
Well, not to mention we put the Rangers on there. I also put all Seattle Mariners pitchers on my list. However, I'm betting a Seattle Mariners pitcher today. So it is what it is. Sometimes you got to go against the grain and hope that they can fight their way off the list.
Yeah. Listen, it's Logan Gilbert. He's probably the one that's the most likely to get off the list. So, yeah.
And he individually is not on it. It's mainly the collective of that unit that's been letting me down this year. Gilbert, not necessarily by himself. So I may have to specifically just name the pitchers on that team.
Just do the Seattle Mariners starting rotation minus LG.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But we will move on to what I think is the marquee match. Nope. Performance double of the day. I forgot we added this back.
Yeah, the PD of the day, man. It's Alec Bohm, 2+ hits, runs, RBIs in the Phillies money line. Bohm mashes Randy Vasquez is really what it comes down to. Now, the stats over his last couple of games are telling you, you probably shouldn't bet this, but it's Randy Vasquez on the hill, and he is 3 for 6 lifetime against him with a dinger. So if he hits another homer, then you've got two already. So that's the main reason why I'm going with Bohm tonight. He's going to be in the 4-hole because Adolis Garcia can't keep, he couldn't stick in the 4-hole. He's having a terrible time. I expect this Phillies offense to come out firing after the day off, after getting shellacked on Sunday versus the Dodgers. So I fully expect this team to bounce back and Bohm to be one of the beneficiaries of a Harper / Schwarber / Turner being on base and him getting an RBI. I really think this is a RBI single or double situation for Bohm tonight, which, that's all I need. So give me Bohm and the Phillies money line at +151 today.
Love it. Yeah, I mean, for a while, Bohm was on fire. He has a little bit of a downturn, but the Phillies are starting to win a lot more games, and they're going to need Bohm to do this if they're going to get there. So I like it.
Yeah, I mean, he's hit in his last in 8 of his last 10. He's gotten a hit. It's just whether he gets the other aspect of it. So I mean, his hitting's okay. It's just he hasn't been hitting with runners on, and then he also has nobody behind him driving him in. I expect the Phillies to start to, pick it up now that the calendar slipped to June. So that's what I'm expecting today.
Love it. And Poolside Pat comes in just in time as we are moving on to his marquee matchup.
Sweet deal. Yes. Hello, gentlemen. Yeah, as you can see, June may not be all it's cracked up to be for your boy Poolside here. But we're gonna just ride it out. You know what? The weather's nice, so there's that. And the World Cup starts soon, but not anyway. Shane Baz and Connolly Early. All right, I have two numbers that might not scream this is gonna hit, and that's fine. I get that. Shane Baz and Early, they've both hit this 4 times in their 11 starts this season. So obviously not half. I think we know who these pitchers are or can be, which I think is a plus pitchers at least. On not necessarily great teams. I have another stat that I'll give when it gets to the tabletop about them that might make you feel something. I don't know what, but yeah, I mean, there wasn't much to go with. I could have gone with my alternate one, but I just didn't want to. You'll see why. I'll explain why when we get there. A lot of the guys, you would have to stretch their number to 6 at an astronomical price, or you'd have to drop a lot of these guys down to a not so great price. And I wanted to have some juice I wanted some juice with the squeeze. So I went with Boston early. Not exactly two great teams going at it. So give me Shane Boston kind of early, 6 strikeouts at 3.23.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the slate, the problem is you have really good pitchers facing mediocre pitchers as far as strikeouts are concerned.
Exactly. Yep.
So like Cam Schlittler, he's going to get the 6, but his counterpart isn't going to get there. Kyle Harrison for the Brewers
going to get 6.
Yeah, he'll probably get 6. Yep. But is the other side of that coin going to get 6? Probably not. So
yeah,
it was kind of tough. So you go with 2 guys that could possibly get the 6, have gotten the 6, but at least both of them have a chance compared to the other ones where it's like one's going to make there, but the other one's like he'll be lucky to get out of the 3rd inning.
You read my mind. That's exactly what happened when I was going through it. And again, I didn't want to go too crazy, and I didn't want to go too small. So here we are. This is what I settled on again. And when we get to my second one, you might agree that I could have used that one, but for a reason I'll say when we get there, I didn't. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate that insight.
All right. Well, that is the marquee matchup. I'm gonna guess that it's long ball, maybe. Hey, look, I got that.
Hey, let's go.
I am going with Matt Olson at plus 440. I feel like I'm using this guy a lot. It's not because I'm a Braves fan. He keeps popping up on my list a lot. He is. Let me find it. I didn't have a chance to write all this down. He's going against Gausman, who's on my list of don't bet. So why not bet against him for one? He's 4 for 16 with 2 home runs versus Gausman. And, he was hitting home runs left and right. He went on a little bit of drought. He just hit one the other night, so I think he's going to be back on it. So that combined with the fact that he has good history against Gausman, and Gausman's not been good for me this year, I'm going to ride against him, and that's what I'm going with, Matt Olson for the long ball today.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go with Bryce Harper because he's already hit a homer and he has a homer and a double in 5 plate appearances versus Randy Vasquez. And yes, I know the wind isn't blowing out at Citizens Bank. However, it's starting to heat up. 75 degrees, and we know the ball jumps at Citizens Bank when it starts to heat up. And really, the wind is kind of crossing a little into. So, it's not going to hurt Bryce if he pulls one. And the only way he's getting long balls is if he pulls it anyway or goes to dead center like he did in Pittsburgh. So I'm not worried about him going oppo. I just want the homer, and Vasquez is a great matchup for him, so that's the reason why I went Bryce Harper at 390.
Love it. I am going to also, on the fly right now, bet both of these together.
Too late. Already did.
Well, I'm going to do it now.
I saw it earlier and I went, hey, we're going to make the bet. Why not?
Considering I sat down, I got home from work and sat down, went live 5 minutes after I sat down, I have not had a chance to do much.
Well, in all fairness, I actually squad betted it. So I did both of them combined, essentially both of them to get one homer between them. So I didn't quite parlay them both together, but I put a squad bet up for Harper or Olson to essentially hit a homer.
Well, I am going to let it hang a little. I'm going to go ahead and throw a half a unit on this. A 2008-20 with the boost.
Responsibly, of course.
But we'll move on to the 750 Club, and it's all about Las Vegas here, baby. So I'm going Golden Knights. I get they're playing on the road in a place that's not easy to win, but guess what? They just came off of a series where they were playing on the road in places that was not easy to win, and they swept them. So look, do I think it's going to be an easy win today? No. Do I think that they can get the win and they're going to have to steal one if they're going to win the Stanley Cup? Yes. So why not here? Why not tonight? I'm going Thomas Hertl. I know I'm saying that right. 2 shots on goal. His last 2 games he played in the playoffs, he had 3 shots on goal. During the regular season, he averaged 2.5 shots on goal. So I'm just taking this guy to get the 2 shots. That's all we need. Don't let me down. Then we're running it with the Las Vegas Aces -8. They're going against the Sparks, who are without Kelsey Plum, which is kind of that entire team. The Aces are probably the better team, even though they lost them about a week ago. But the reason they lost is because Kelsey Plum went off in that game. No Kelsey Plum, no Sparks. I'm taking Vegas to cover -8. And then with that, to get there, I got Ajah Wilson, 24-plus points. She's averaging 24.8 on the season. She's hit 24-plus in 3 of the last 5. And we're getting this as a big number at plus 1104. So we're riding with Las Vegas. 2 Las Vegas PDs today, across 2 sports. I know both these sports are not my strong suit, but I'm just rocking my Vegas fandom today and letting theirs reign. I didn't bet Golden Knights most of the last series, and I regretted it, so I'm betting them now.
If you want a little bit more of a conservative play, just take Asia for 20, and you still get this over 700. That she's hit 20 in all but 1 game this season, so 20 is almost a lock for her. If you want to be a little safer, do that, and you're still at 750. But I do like her at 24 anyway, because I think she's going to be the primary scorer tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's going to have to for them to win. So it is what we're going with this. I think they cover easy. I'm not going to lie. I think they have a double-digit win against them today with no Kelsey Plum. So as long as we can get this Golden Knights and Tomas Hertl, I'm going to go with 2 shots on goal.
Yeah.
I think we got this. That is the 750 Club today, and again, it's 11-1, so you're getting good odds on it.
Nice.
Bet it responsibly, but I'm rocking it, and I win a full unit on this thing, so we're not holding back.
There you go.
Do we have any slides? I think we're just going to the tabletops next. So,
I think it is.
It is soft. It is flushy. It is late tabletop.
Yeah, I wouldn't be the PD king if I wasn't the PD king, so I got to put the PDs on. I've got 3 of them today, 2 of which rely on the Phillies. I was going back and forth on which one I liked better here for the actual PD of the day, but I decided to go with the Bone one, so we've already talked about that. Nola 6+ in the Phillies money line. I have that boosted to 263. Nola's been pitching better as of late. At the bank, he has always been slightly better if he can keep the ball down. If he can keep the ball down and he gets that sinker moving, then that sets up the curveball, and that is one of the top 20 pitches in baseball is Aaron Nola's curveball, according to runs created, or it's like pitch runs value, something like that. The best pitch in all of the bigs is actually Christopher Sanchez's changeup. But Aaron Nola is still top 20 in just pitches. So, the top 20 pitches, taking all pitchers, top their pitches, blah, blah, blah. He's top 20 with that curveball. So, if he can get that running sinker back in off the lefties, and he can throw that curveball for strikes off of it, that's a really good movement one way to the other, and I expect Nola to get some Ks today. And that cutter could be really huge for him. Against the righties to go away from it as well. So expect Nola to have a good game. 6+ Phillies money line. Again, I'm expecting the Phillies to win this game. They swept San Diego out in San Diego, so I'm expecting them to do similar things at Citizens Bank Park. And then Andrew Abbott versus let's just say how do I want to put this? A struggling Kansas City Royals squad. That I have very little faith in. So, yeah, give me Andrew Abbott for 5+ Ks and the Reds money line tonight on that. And then I have the K ladder. We're going Nola for 5 on the K ladder. I love how someone just turned right on red from the left-hand turn lane. That was incredible. Connerly early 4+, Aaron Nola 5+, give me Slittler 6+, and Kyle Harrison 7+. I kind of already talked about him a little bit with the marquee matchup. So yeah. Slittler and Harrison there, and then I think Early gets to 4 really easily. The 6 I'm worried about for you, Pat, but at the same time, he could easily get to 6. So that's the reason why I feel really good about 4 for him. So Go ahead and take Early for 4, Nola 5, Slittler 6, and Harrison 7. You're getting that in a little under 4-1. So yeah, rock it out. Feel good about it. And that's where I'm going. How are your guys' thoughts before I literally have to jump out of here right after this? So, what are we thinking here?
I'm loving Nola 6+ and Phillies money line. Abbott, I don't know a lot about him, but the Reds are playing very well right now. So if Abbott gets 5Ks, are good. And yeah, Early's 4, 5s. Harrison he's actually a guy that I'm glad I made my graph on because I didn't know a lot about him until I made my graph a couple weeks ago, and now I'm on game. I did not bet him tonight, but I took Schlittler slightly different than strikeouts just because.
I bet him 3 times. He's hit twice and missed the one time.
No, well, I'm kind of shocked that you didn't do Nola 5 and Phillies money line. I guess you get a little extra juice with it. I'm sure 5 would have still been plus money though. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't have been because it would have been.
I bet it last night. The odds came out.
Oh, okay. I considered him for another bet. So I mean, I'm a big Nola guy anyway, so I do like the 2 Phillies ones, and it's hard to argue with the stats, baby. So obviously both Bohm and Phillies. Not sure about Abbott. I know he was actually a hot commodity on this show last year, but I think might be one of the first times we've seen him this year. And I think the
yeah. I think the main reason. Yeah, I think again the main reason I went with Abbott is because Kansas City is struggling offensively. Yeah. So I went with the easy money.
The K parlay is money though.
I think that's an easy win for sure.
Yeah.
I'll catch you guys in the chat. I've got to run in to the hospital, but we'll talk, and I'll see you at Taco Tuesday. Tacos, we're going crazy. Ah!
And just like that, P King is out. And don't worry, he's not going to the hospital. He's visiting his boss who's in the hospital.
Huh. Okay, that's good.
But with that, we got Duke slips up.
Alrighty. Yes. So hasn't hit this yet. A couple PDs myself here. Grayson has not hit this yet. 4, 5, and 5. I think he is getting his sea legs under him though. I think he's too good to not eventually hit 6. He doesn't have much against the Rockies in his career. Obviously missed the last 2 years, but the 3 guys he has faced have a combined 6 at bats against him, 0 hits, and he struck them out 3 times. So that is Willie Castro, Tyler Freeman, and Edouard Julian. So I went Grayson 6 to finally hit 6 for the first time this season, and Angels money line didn't. What lost me all of my PDs? I think all of the pitchers hit their marks, but all of the teams lost. So the Rays were down like 6-0 at one point early in the game, and they ended up losing by 1, I think 9-8. So that was a bummer. So that's why I lost. And so I mean that happens. That's sometimes you think the risk is the pitcher getting Ks, and sometimes it's the team winning. Schlittler 7. I mean, we kind of touched on him. He's certainly a front runner for Cy Young. The Yankees just don't seem to lose when he pitches. In fact, have they lost when he pitches? I don't know. That I'm going to find out really quick. Give me 2 seconds.
I think they might have recently. I could be wrong. Hold on.
I meant to look that up. Hold on. I can find out. I mean, if they have. Okay, so he does have 2 losses himself.
Yeah, he's won the majority of them, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah. First loss. Even in his first loss, he had 8 strikeouts. In his second loss, he had 7. So, I mean, he's right around this every game. And Yankees money line. Take that. My 4 for 4, Shane Baz, Joey Cantillo, Connor Prelip, and Bryce Elder. I forgot to look up Elder. You might be able to speak on him for me. But Baz has every all of his 11 starts, he's had at least 4 strikeouts. Early's not on there, excuse me. Cantillo, 11 of 13, he's hit this. My guy, Prelip, I was trying to do some stats on paper before I had my appointment. So he's hit this 6 out of 7, 4 strikeouts, Mr. Prelip. And then Elder. Can you speak on Elder at all with getting 4 Ks?
4 Ks. He has hit this in 1, 2, 3, 4 of his last 6.
Love that.
So he had two bad starts against the same team, which was Boston. But against everybody else, he's pretty much hit 4 Ks in the last 6 starts.
I'll love it even more. So that's my 4-4 today, which just missed by one last night. Oh, look at that.
I don't blame you. We will have bets tomorrow. Jen won't be on to give them. I have her doing some research to give me cut bets. So we will have them out. It may not look as pretty as hers because I'll be the one putting them together. But we will have golf bets.
Love it. Cards, as you'll be happy to see, tracking the units of the cards bets going forward. Obviously down 1 unit right now. But it's May 5Ks, Walker 2 hits, runs, RBIs, Burley 1 hit, kind of just going back to the well. I mean, it's Nathan Eovaldi's no joke. So DeGrom obviously kind of had his way with the lineup yesterday. Eovaldi's no joke, but Dustin May, the last time he pitched, took a no-hitter into the 8th, had 9 strikeouts. I think he's really coming into form, which is why he's part of my alt. The reason why, for those wondering, I didn't put that one as the marquee instead is because I'm kind of being I don't want to be that guy and put a Cardinal in the, unless I absolutely have to. I don't think I'll put a Cardinal in the marquee matchup because A, I've already said I'm not going to bet the money line on the show, and B, let's just get new faces in there. So obviously the marquee matchup goes up there, and then I have Dustin May and Nathan Eovaldi, and let's go Golden Knights. Pucky is back. Let's go. They're going for win 7 in a row in the playoffs. On fire. They're taking it all. And I'm not just saying that because we put that future in. Let's go Knights. I'm so pumped.
Just so you all know, me and Pat bet them in October to win the Stanley Cup.
Yes.
So, and we're not cashing out. That's how much.
No, I can't cash out. So
he can't, and I'm not. So
I am so. I didn't think I'd be excited. I wouldn't be if who'd they be again? Avalanche. I wouldn't be excited for the Stanley Cup if it was Avs and Hurricanes. Yeah. I am so pumped for Knights Hurricanes just because of the Knights. Let's go.
It'll be fun, especially since I didn't officially become a Knights fan until this year, so I could be 1 for 1.
Yeah. Hey, they won their first season.
They did. I do remember that because I follow Daniel Negreanu, who's a professional poker player, and his favorite team is the Golden Knights. So I watched them win that through his YouTube channel.
Shout out Daniel Negreanu. That's a name. Right. Hell yeah.
World Series of Poker is going right now, too. So his name is. But I've got a strikeout parlay, and we're bringing a guy off the bench. The no bet list is not. We talked about this before you got here. That was not Logan Gilbert who was on the list. It was all the pitchers for the Mariners, and I meant to say did not name Logan Gilbert because he's the one guy that you kind of can trust this year. So I'm taking Logan Gilbert for the 5 strikeouts. He has, let's see, I didn't have a lot of time to do a bunch of stats, but he's hit this in 4 of his last 5. I think that he can get there today. Davis Martin, a lot of people may not know his name, but you should. He is a White Sox, which is probably why you don't know his name all that much. He has got a lot of strikeouts this year. He has been very good. He has hit 6+ strikeouts in 7 of his last 8. He's hit 10 a couple times. I may or may not be ladder betting this at 6, 7, 8, and 9. And if you don't know, when I say I may or may not, it means I did already. Just so you know. But and then I've got Cam Schlittler. I was telling PD King, Schlittler scares me a little bit sometimes on strikeouts. What he does not scare me with is on getting 6 innings. This man has hit 6 innings in 7 of his last 8. And I think it was like 5 in a row. He gets to 6 innings. That's the one thing he does do. He finds a way to get deep in games, which they need him to, because honestly, the Yankees without a couple of their pitchers would be in some trouble because their offense is up and down this year. Judge is having a down year. Ben Rice is saving them a lot too, which you'll see his name in a minute. But I think I like this, and the fact I got this at 261, I feel really good about it. I think there's a little bit of Vegas hate on the fact that Davis Martin is a name that they don't recognize. But these other 2 bets feel safe to me, so that's what I'm going with. Then I've got my hit parlay. I've got Ben Rice to get 1+ hit. Let me pull up my thing. All these guys are on active hit streaks. Let's see. Why is it not bigger? In case you didn't notice, I didn't have time to write anything down because of the traffic. He's on a 5-game hitting streak. He has 12 games over those 5 games. So he's getting multiple hit games left and right. We've got Pete Crow Armstrong, who is on a 6-game hitting streak, who's got 9 hits over that period. I don't know if anybody saw the video, but he was catching all kinds of heat from St. Louis
Oh yeah.
not long ago from the tarps off area
Yep.
specifically. And as they were taunting him, he hit a home run and was taunting them running the bases. Kind of made me inspired to bet him today. And then Shohei Ohtani, obviously, he's on a 5-game hitting streak with 10 hits over those 5 games. He's not getting the home runs we're expecting, but he's definitely still hitting the ball. And he is kind of pitcher proof. Doesn't matter who's pitching, he can get hit against anybody. Got this at plus 223. Don't know why it's not showing up on the thing. That's kind of wild.
I'm trying to see it.
Actually, hold on. I don't know if that's right. That might be the yesterday's number. Hold on. Pause. I was in a hurry if you couldn't tell, because literally I was supposed to get off at 4 o'clock. I didn't get off till 4:45 today. Then I was supposed to be home within 15 minutes. It took me an hour because of traffic. So today's been a little wild. Yeah, no, it was 223. That's right. So it is plus 223 for those 3 to get a hit. And then my best bet of the day is Nathan Eovaldi, 6+ strikeouts.
Love that.
Minus 140, moved it to minus 117 with a 20% boost on Fanatics. Those are the parlays of the day. Yesterday we hit the best bet. We did not hit either one of the parlays. We finished 1 short on the strikeout parlay. And then I think Freddie Freeman cost us the hit parlay, which was wild because he was batting 600 against that pitcher. But, it is what it is. Sometimes they just have bad days. They're allowed bad days too.
I want to add just to what you said about PCA. First of all, yes, we were giving him all kind. He was getting booed so loud on Sunday. But that being said, he was getting overrated chance anyway. They just got louder on Sunday because he mocked the tarps off people. So he knew what he was doing. But that, I don't know if you've seen the video. If you haven't, I highly recommend it. It's a very quick video. It's from the tarps off because he hit the bomb right into that section.
Yeah,
and
I saw that video. Yeah.
Oh yeah, where the guy tries to throw it back and he doesn't get it back to the field.
Yeah.
That guy just never threw a baseball in his life. So not a good look. But you know what? Hey, we won the series, so I don't care.
I didn't even care who won the game. It was just the fact that he was getting overrated chance and then hits a bomb right into the group that was causing it.
Yeah.
But you know what? I know PD King does not like PCA at all. He thinks he's overrated as well. However, I don't have any hatred towards PCA, so we're gonna ride this 5-game hitting streak and hope he keeps it going.
Yeah, he's a good player.
I will move on to our last calls. My last call is Golden Knights money line plus 130.
Yeah.
I don't. DraftKings for some reason is not doing their Grand Slam thing right now. I don't know why, but they haven't had it up the last 2 days. I don't know if they're gonna start moving that to a weekend only thing, kind of like they do with football.
Yeah.
But I went on there to bet it. It wasn't there, so that's why you don't see it on here. Looks like PD King early and late game parlays. He had Phillies early, Red Sox. Is this today?
I don't know.
I don't know if it's today. I think it is. Honestly. So Phillies, Red Sox, Yankees, Reds plus 771, and then Braves, Brewers, Cubs, Pirates plus 973. He's got Trey Turner for a random homer plus 590, and then a Phillies dominate Harper, Baum, and Schwarber all 2+ hits, runs, RBIs, Nola 5+ Ks, and Phillies money line at plus 702. He is swinging for the fences today.
I have one that I didn't during the show. Obviously, I didn't get on here, but I think you might be interested. I did. So on draft, I don't know if you could do it on Fanatics, obviously, but on DK, I'm sure you're familiar. You could do either batter to hit a home run.
Yep.
So I did Schwarber or Bryce Harper home run, and then I did Matt Olson or Ronald Acuna home run.
I actually love that.
Plus 504, yeah. I thought that was when you guys are talking about your long balls. I was like, you know what? Let me just do that and see what it gets to. I thought 5-1 for that is pretty damn good.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna go run that up right now.
I knew you. I think CJ would have liked that one too. So I did it for both of you.
Where is Matt Olson? Oh, there it is.
Those are fun bets too, because technically you need one or two of 4 guys to hit a home run, and it's 5-1.
They're kind of like squad bets on Fanatics.
Yeah. I guess that is a good way of putting it. Good call.
So yeah, I just ran that up. I mean, I bet both of them to hit those two guys to hit home run anyway. So if the other two guys, one of the other two guys hits, and I'm covering myself by getting the plus 500 on that. So got a half unit on the home run parlay and a half unit on that one. So hopefully we hit. I like that.
Let's go.
I will move. I don't know how many records are updated. That is not right. That is not correct. Mine did not get updated because I didn't have a chance. I think I'm like minus 0.85 because I hit one of the 3 bets. So these are not right, but they will be updated. Oh, poolside pass is correct. I can tell you, yeah, minus 0.85.
Yeah, you can celebrate one more day. You can celebrate your May one more day.
He didn't have anything yesterday, so he'd be at 0 right now. So it's just me and Pat. So it's just what Pat's is right, mine's minus 0.85. I can tell you that now.
Wow. Yeah.
But all right.
Oh, jeez.
So I'll take the 67.53 for one more day. Do my victory lap for one more day.
Damn right.
They will be correct tomorrow.
Oh,
Soon I'm gonna stuck at work again. But that will do it for us. We had a quick show because some of us are at Taco Tuesday. Poolside Pat forgot we were doing it, so he'll have to.
Yeah, I'll have to take a rain check. I'll be there next week.
But make sure you're following us, please, on X. We beg you. We will give away $50 once we hit 500 to a random follower, and we have other big things coming once we get to 500. So please tell your friends, family, follow us. It doesn't cost you anything, and we will also always be providing these bets for free. And as always, these are your hot tips for your bet slips. Chase that bag.
Also, really quick, stick around. We'll say it tomorrow. I'll post it all over social. I'm gonna get our wrestling Twitter done, if not today, tomorrow. And I'm going to get a lot of stuff done for that. But I think, I mean, you said you were good. Yeah, right after, I think what we'll do is stay on after the show tomorrow, this show, because pretty much, maybe not directly after, but really soon after, we're going to do the first episode of Turnbuckle Chuckle live. A lot of them will be live to tape. This one will be fully live, so you can hop in and chat with us. We're going to go over Clash in Paris, or Clash in Italy, and Raw. So join us for the first ever episode of Turnbuckle Shuffle, following the regular episode of Just the Best.
That's right. We will definitely have something going tomorrow, and that will be the inaugural episode. So please stay tuned. It may be immediately following, it may be a few minutes after, but it'll be pretty quick for the show. So if any of you who are here watch our wrestling content, please make sure you tune in for that. Again, I've got to catch up tonight on Raw because I was not able to watch it last night because I was at bowling. I did see some of the clips, like I saw LA Knight's promo, which was amazing.
Yeah.
I did see a few things that happened. I saw the Acknowledge Me ceremony. I saw some of it, but I haven't caught up on the rest of it. But we'll definitely be going over all that tomorrow. But again, with that being said, we'll play you out. You all have a great Tuesday and get some tacos.
Yo, we in the game talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.